Stop offering free advice. Qualify buyers fast to ensure genuine sales potential.
With prospects who have no intent of buying your product or service. They just want to pick your brain for free. Okay, they want to ask a million questions. Sometimes they are very good at schmoozing you, basically complimenting you in some way, and that's part of their default system. It's very smart, and they want to get a lot of, they'll say things, oh, great information. I watch your podcast. I've seen your stuff, and I just have one quick question. Now, usually that one quick question leads to 20 questions. You've been there before. You know what I'm talking about. And before you know it, 15, 30, 45, even 60 minutes have gone by. They usually give you a God bless you or thank you so much or I'll think about it. And then they go and they disappear. You follow up and they ghost you and it's over. That's called free consulting. Okay? That's not working smart. We all know about working hard and working smart and all those little cliches that a lot of the gurus say. In the gut sales method, and this is my latest book, My Secrets Gut Sales Techniques, we qualify the prospect in the first 180 seconds. I even give my students a 3-minute timer. In about 180 seconds, you should have a very good idea. And we call it guts for a reason. It's intuitive. Sometimes you just know you can't do business with somebody no matter how motivated they sound, how you sound like, they sound like oh, I got a hot prospect. I got them on the phone or Zoom or they're texting me or something like that. But are they really hot? Or are they just looking for free information? Then you qualify them. And part of the gut sales method, the first step is agenda. Hey, can I ask you a quick question or two? Then I'll be glad to answer all your questions. Then you go to qualification. Then you qualify them for the most important things. Number one is motivation. Maybe you have that already. Number two is, do they have, so the motivation is basically needs and greeds. Do they have an urgent emotional need for your product or service? Do they have a problem? Okay, that's fine. So maybe they're an 8, 9, or 10 on a 1 through 10 scale. But then you go to, can they afford you? Can they buy your product or service? And you find out real quick. In my gut sales method, we have techniques. We know how to ask questions in the right way with reverse engineering, redirection, reverse psychology. And I always qualify people. Gee, what's your goal? Where are you now? Where do you want to be? And I find out in many cases they either lie in some cases or they don't have any money. And frankly, if they don't have any money, if you qualify a prospect and they're broke, they don't have 2 nickels to rub together. Okay. It's probably a waste of time, even if you have financing or you're willing to bend over backwards. I make offers in every phone call with people. I even tell them, hey, imagine for a moment I could give it to you for free. I had a guy today. This is what stimulated this phone call. I had a guy today. And I said, and he was all interested in doing lease purchasing, which is a technique in real estate that I've been teaching for years. It's a way to control real estate without having the heavy investment and the liability. And it's just a great way to do it. And I said and he said, I'm real interested in your lease purchase package and mentoring program. I said, great. And I said to him, gee, let's imagine for a moment I could give it to you for free. Would you want it right now? Oh, no, I'll have to wait till next week, till I get paid or something like that. What does that tell you right away? Even if you gave it to him for free, he didn't want it. Okay, that told me right away in the first 3-4 minutes that this guy just wanted to pick my brain. So I was very polite. I answered a few questions, but I got off the phone in about 8-9 minutes because it was nothing. I did do a little follow-up. Maybe someday that'll change. But don't waste your time. Don't go to meetings, okay? Don't get in your car. Don't do free consulting on the phone or Zoom or something with somebody who doesn't have the need, low motivation, doesn't have the money to pay for the need, even if they have it, doesn't have the authority to make a decision on that, okay? Sometimes they have partners in businesses or spouses, okay? A lot of spouses out there. Sometimes they don't have the character to make or keep a commitment. A lot of physical things you can watch about the way their facial gestures, their physicality. Okay. The one guy I was talking to, he was doing a lot of this when I'd ask him a question. Right away, he had what they call that in poker, a tell, by the way. Okay. So that's why Zoom is so phenomenal, because you can not only, in sales, you got to listen to the words, how they say the word, okay, how they enunciate them. Is there a pause between the words sometimes? You ask a straightforward question. You like chocolate or vanilla? they're thinking of an answer. Okay. Most people answer when they're answering truthfully, they answer spontaneously. And so also the time factor is a way to qualify people. And this is all in the gut sales method. And if you guys want, I have a lot of free stuff. I've written 9 books on gut sales. If you want this book for free or excerpts of my other book, give me a call. I answer my own phone, 619-206-5960. Learn how to qualify your prospects very quickly. Learn how to make offers right away in the first phone call, even if they're hypothetical offers. I use the word imagine, suppose, what if, a lot of different ways to qualify people. So you're working smart. When you're just giving, I call it the nice complex, okay? When you're the nice person and you're just giving and giving and giving, it's the natural, it's the nature. The scorpion and the turtle or frog goes, I'll tell it to you another time. But basically, it's their nature to take things that they can have for free without making commitment, without paying you, and put it off till another time. Or use the information you're giving them to beat up your competition, or come back and even beat up you at another time. You have to work smart on the way to the bank. You need a system. You need a product or service to sell. You need quality leads. And you have to, and this is the final takeaway before I go, you need to be superb in your powers of persuasion. I can't have more than that. I run a great business. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I love what I do. I talk to wonderful people. I get to help people a lot. That's important because I want people to get the results they're looking for, but I want to feel good about what I'm charging for. And I want to go to the bank too, in all honesty. So do you. Okay. I always say at the end of every one of my videos, nobody deserves success more than you good people. You have to work in a systematic way. You have to learn how to ask questions, qualify the prospect very, very quickly. Okay, you have to learn that you can close on a real estate deal or a coaching business or anything. You can close people in the first phone call if their emotional need, mark my word, is great enough. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to give you guys a few thoughts and I just had this guy today and I thought, gee, this is something that could be really useful to you folks out there, because we all get those prospects who just want to pick our brain for free. We call it free consulting. And the thing about it is, you got to ask yourself the one question: why are you in business? You're in business to make money today, to give great products, great service, and all that other guru nonsense. Oh, you have to give, you have to develop relational selling and all that. Oh, you know what? You can die broke doing all those techniques. You have to make a sale. And I know you folks out there. I know you work hard. I know your products or services are excellent. I've been talking to you for years. I know you stand behind what you sell and in the way you do deals. But you got to have a system. And G.U.T.S is that system. Great, untraditional, unorthodox techniques of sales. Give me a call, 619-206-5960. I'll send you a bunch of stuff for free. You can ask me a bunch of questions within the timer, okay? And just remember this one thing: nobody deserves success more than you good people, but you've got to have the secrets of persuasion. You got to take care.